Hi, this is Mr. Marcotte with part 3 of the Mystery Meat Lab. In parts 1 and 2, we obtained some mystery animal DNA, and then we used that DNA sequence to try and figure out what species it was. We had 20 base pairs, and as it turns out, it matched up well with a moose. So we were successful. We found out what species it was. This time, we're going to try and find out if we can use a little bit less genetic information. So instead of using 20 base pairs, we'll try 18 this time. You can go ahead and copy out 18, and again, we'll just do a nucleotide blast search. And see what we come up with. In the meantime, while that's running, I want to show you one other thing we can do. Instead of using an actual genetic information, we can just type in random letters. Of course, G's, A's, T's, or C's for guanine, adenine, thymine, or cytosine, and see what those random letters come up with. And this will just be a random shot of something throughout the tree of life. Our first result just finished. As you can see, most of these are pretty similar. However, the first 4 results here aren't moose. There's some species called Nicotiana sylvestris. So it turns out Nicotiana sylvestris isn't even a mammal, it's a plant. It's a flower. There could be a few explanations for this. The less likely explanation is that this gene is conserved across many different organisms. This is possible, and it happens, and it would be more likely if we were to use a very large sequence. Things like mitochondria very well have conserved genes between plants and animals. But in this case, it's much more likely that this is just completely random. The 18 base pairs can randomly show up throughout the tree of life due to random mutations in evolution. So it probably is a completely random effect. But it does mean that about 18 is our threshold for when we can start getting viable results on our gene sequence searches. Let's see our random data. Let's find this random organism. There's a lot more variation here among which results have which bases matched up. And we have this first organism here. But I have no idea what it is. So we're going to try and find out. We'll do another quick search and see what species this is. And that wasn't helpful at all. Oh, here we go. Stichostomata. Also not helpful. It's a blood fluke. A parasitic flatworm. Very cool. So throughout the entire tree of life, we just randomly selected some genetic sequence, and we ended up here at this blood fluke. So that's pretty fun. Anyway, go ahead and keep playing around with this, and maybe we'll learn a little bit more in the future.